Hey guys, welcome to Mastermind Content. I'm Richard Oldale, and today I'm going to be delving into a topic that doesn't get the attention it deserves, and that is humility. And not the humility that's a false front driven by the ego's need for self-protection, but real, authentic humility that can genuinely transform your personal and professional life by helping you to be more relatable and connected with others. So stay tuned. Now let's be real. Humility isn't exactly a celebrated virtue in today's world. As the saying goes, nice guys finish last. In fact, if you look around, it's pretty obvious that society tends to reward the opposite, which is competition, aggression, and self-promotion. Now we see this in politics, in the media, especially celebrity media, and just the way that we treat one another. It seems to be ingrained in our psyche to disagree and even hate people who are different from us. And this is a type of world that a society swamped with opposition and division creates. So why are we celebrating superficial celebrities and narcissistic leaders? It's obvious to me and many other people probably watching this that the path we are on is not only dividing communities, but it will eventually destroy us. Now, creating division fosters insecurity and ultimately limits our potential to grow and connect with others on a deeper level. So today we're going to explore why humility is not just a nice to have quality, but an essential ingredient for connecting with others and cultivating a society, communities that is fulfilling for everyone. Now before we go any further, let's address a common misconception about humility. It's not about downplaying your abilities or successes. It's not about diminishing your self-worth or pretending to be less than you are. True humility is about recognizing your strengths and talents while also acknowledging that you don't have all the answers. It's about being open and learning, growing, and here's the kicker, admitting when you're wrong. So why is this so important? And it's because of arrogance, which is often the opposite of humility that is rewarded. But arrogance is a mask for insecurity. Now, when we refuse to admit that we might not know something, or when we double down on our mistakes, for example, instead of owning up to them, we're really just protecting our fragile egos. But the, but the irony is that this kind of behaviour doesn't protect us at all. As a matter of fact, it limits us. So let's look at how humility fosters a willingness to learn. Now, one of the key aspects of humility is recognizing that our knowledge is always partial. No matter how much you know, there's always more to learn. And here's the thing. Other people have experiences, insights, and perspectives that we can actually learn from if we're open to it. But being open to learning isn't just about soaking up information, it's also about being willing to reconsider your own views and opinions with new evidence and then integrate this new information into your own view of the world. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be wishy-washy or just agree with what everybody says, but at least have the decency to give them the opportunity to explore their ideas. It means that you have intellectual humility, so much to recognize that you might not always be right and that it's okay not knowing everything. Moreover, when you open yourself to this type of humility, you open yourself up to continuous learning and growth. You become more curious, less dogmatic, and, well, better equipped to navigate the complexities of life. It also means you become more connected with other people and build stronger relationships. It is possible to agree to disagree without any hard feelings or animosity towards other people. If only our world leaders recognise that, the world might be a better place to live. Now, because humility isn't just about personal growth, it's the cornerstone of cooperative relationships that have depth and meaning. Whether we're talking about personal or professional connections, humility just makes it easier for others to relate to you. Now think about it. When you're humble, you're more likely to listen, to empathise, and to engage with others in a way that builds trust. And trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. Humility also allows you to show vulnerability, which is crucial for true connection. When we can laugh at ourselves, admit when we're wrong, or share an unconventional idea without the fear of judgment, you become more relatable, and people are drawn to that. Moreover, this way of being makes you more authentic, and authenticity not only strengthens your relationships but also builds loyalty and confidence, whether in your personal life or your professional life. Essentially, humility helps basically to keep the ego in check. It guides us to examine our faults, to prioritise the greater good over our personal gain, and to be reflective about our actions and decisions. By accepting and embracing mistakes, you demonstrate authenticity, and that authenticity earns you respect and trust from others. So let's talk about leadership. Great leaders are not just confident, they're also humble. A humble leader recognises the value of others, listens to their contributions, and creates an environment where everybody feels valued. This not only enhances productivity, but also fosters innovation and collaboration. Humility in leadership is about creating space for others to shine. And when you, as a leader, admit that you don't have all the answers, you encourage your team to step forward with their ideas and solutions. Now, this approach, which is known as servant leadership, empowers others, it drives engagement, and it fosters better teamwork. Moreover, when humility is the core of leadership, it builds a culture of trust where open communication and courageous action can thrive. And that's the kind of environment where everybody wins. They pull together because they are working towards the same goal. So in essence, humility shouldn't mean that nice guys finish last. It's an inner strength that can be used for the greater good, where everyone is a winner. It's actually obvious when you examine it and position it alongside our typical society of competitiveness, opposition, and superficial happiness. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there, but thanks for watching to the end, and if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and please share it with anybody else who you feel may benefit from hearing this. I'm Richard O'Dale, and this is Mastermind Content. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.